All right. Well, we got about 20 minutes.
All right.
I got another good story for you.
All right.
This has been a good show. I've actually had just a relaxing, fun time.
Best move I've made all week was driving home today.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Yep.
All right. Get this.
Okay.
Have you heard of the thing called manspreading?
Manspreading?
Manspreading.
Cannot say that I'm familiar with manspreading. Manscaping?
Nope. Manspreading.
No. What is that?
New York police allegedly arrested 2 men for manspreading, sitting with their legs far apart on the subway.
Okay.
So you're sitting on the subway seat.
All right, with your legs wide open.
Wide open.
So you can air out your giant cock.
Or you could just sort of like keep people from sitting close to you from on either side.
And that's against the law?
Well, let's find out.
All right.
According to the report entitled, "That's How They Get You," released by the Police Reform Organization Project. On a recent visit to the arraignment part in Brooklyn's criminal court, PROP volunteers observed that police officers had arrested 2 Latino men on the charge of manspreading on the subway.
Okay.
Presumably because they were taking up more than one seat and therefore inconveniencing other riders.
Okay. That still doesn't sound illegal.
Well, they must have passed an ordinance, much like, making a nuisance law for pot smoke and farting.
I guess. Don't you just walk into court when you go to? I'm assuming you can fight this in court. You know, wouldn't you just walk into court and just fucking drop your drawers and say, "Look at what I'm fucking packing here"?
Yeah, that's why I got arrested in a men's bathroom at the airport for gay sexual advances. I have a wide stance when I sit.
Your Honor, if it please the court, I'd like to show you Exhibit A and B.
Right.
My bowling ball sized nuts. Your Honor, please take a look. Look at how big these balls are. Put my legs together.
Check out my junk.
Yeah, look at this cock. Look at this cock. Do you think this is not the cock of a fucking legs crossed person?
Right.
This is a man's cock.
Right. I need to air it out.
Your Honor, take one more look for good measure and dismiss this case.
Exactly. I rest on your face. I rest my case.
That's right.
Metro Transit Authority rules ban people from taking up more than one seat in a station, platform, or conveyance when to do so would interfere or tend to interfere with the operation of the authority's transit system or the comfort of other passengers.
What if they're fat?
Well, again, you're creating a bigger space than you need.
Okay.
When you're manspreading.
Yeah, well, you're creating a bigger space than you need when you're McDonald's hunting.
Exactly. MTA also placed signs on subway cars in December instructing people not to manspread.
Manspread.
As part of a larger campaign to encourage riders to be polite.
What do they call it when women do this? Deodorizing?
I don't know. Guess this is not a problem for women. I guess women don't do this kind of thing.
Or guys like the smell, so they're like, yeah, fucking spread them wider, huh?
So there's
a picture of a woman doing it right there.
Yeah, she's doing it. Yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't want to smell what's going on there, though. Oof. You know that fucking bench is fucking sorry to be having that sitting on it.
I would just hate to have to live in a city and have to take public transportation.
Yeah, that would suck.
People do it all the time, and that's the way that they live their life. But, man, I personally just couldn't get down with that.
Yeah, me either.
MTA also placed signs on subway cars in December instructing people not to manspread as part of a larger campaign to encourage riders to be polite.
Yeah.
which also included signs telling people not to hog poles or do their makeup on the train. The no manspreading rule is particular, however, got most of the publicity after feminist activists attacked manspreading as being not just rude and or annoying, but actually oppressive to women.
Oppressive to women? The fuck happened to our country?
We are a bunch of fucking fags.
Fucking pussies. The women are oppressed by seeing a guy with his fucking legs spread?
Yes.
Why?
Because you're asserting your maleness.
What are you afraid of? That they might want to suck that cock?
I don't know what it is.
I mean, what are they afraid of?
Now, there's no doubt that some dude taking up enough room for two people on a crowded train is annoying, but the report claims that the arrest occurred late at night when the train probably would have been pretty empty.
Okay.
Before issuing an adjournment complainant dismissal for both men, the judge expressed her skepticism about the charges because of the time of the arrest at 12:11 a.m. I can't believe there were that many.
Wait a minute. 12:11 a.m.
Yeah, well, see, the judge is saying,
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Why are these guys in front of me here? This is stupid. Why are you bringing these guys in here?
Right.
And she's dismissing the case, and this is a woman.
Okay, good.
Who's oppressed by this manspreading. I can't believe that there are many people on the subway.
Right.
Of course, even if the train was super crowded, it seems as though simply asking the men to move over might have been a more reasonable option.
Yeah.
As the report itself also notes, however, our current system demands that officers meet quotas.
Yeah, that's
and
ridiculous.
Therefore directly discourages them from seeking other solutions to problems, whether or not those would be reasonable. So It's just like, we're not going to just say, hey, dude, slide over or close your legs. We're just like, you're under arrest, pal.
That's just dumb.
You're going downtown.
Enough with the quotas.
No manspreading here, pal.
You know, I was listening, like I said earlier, I was listening to Rogan, the most recent Rogan podcast. And he made such a good point about this. What if there was, with the fact that they have quotas, what if everybody just decided for a month that there would be no crime? Like everybody just followed the rules for a month. Then what? Do the police get fired? Because they're not meeting their quotas?
Right.
Or do they adjust or what? You know, he was making his point was great. He was like,
did they manufacture situations just to meet their quota?
Yeah, and it's unlike like a fire department. If a fire department doesn't do anything for like 2 years in like a small town or something, nobody's ever talking about cutting the budget for the fire department.
Exactly.
You know, so it's so stupid to have quotas for cops. Stop forcing them to go out there and find a problem.
Well, again, this is all about revenue generation.
Yeah, well, enough about that. That's not what their job is. Their job is to protect and serve, not raise funds.
Well, I agree, but these city officials who have to worry about these budget deficits because they're overspending,
yeah,
they got to figure out ways to generate new revenue regardless if it's legitimate or not.
That's like telling a fucking chef that he has to go out and fucking bust the tables. That's what they're doing. Same thing. It's not their job to fucking raise money. It's not their job to find situations. Last time I looked, every time we turn around right now, you see another fucking cop story about a cop did this and a cop did that. You know, all this wrong shit. It's because the cops are forced to be fucking looking for problems.
Well, again, this goes back to a problem that's a big uproar in the Chicago area is because of all these red light cams.
Right.
You know, of course, the overall wisdom is, well, this is for safety reasons. Well, it's not. It's for generating revenue. Yeah. That's all it is. It's a revenue generator. period.
Yeah, there's no uptick in crashes, is there?
No, none at all.
There's probably more of an uptick in crashes once those fucking cameras went on.
Exactly.
People start hitting their brakes when they see the cameras. Stupid.
Everything revolves around money, my friend.
I know.
Let's see here. If the report even claims that if some cases officers had admitted that the quota policy was the reason for making the arrest.
Oh, that's nice.
All in all, the report listed nearly 120 allegations of abuse, including one claim that a Latino teenager was charged for having a backpack next to him on the train, and that officers arrested him, cuffed, and confined him overnight when they ran a check and found that he had an outstanding warrant for a skateboarding in Middle Village, Queens Park after dark.
Wow.
PROP President Robert Ganji told Newsweek that the organization's staff and volunteers had observed arraignments for misdemeanors in 4 of the city's 5 boroughs since June of 2014 over the course of about 35 sessions lasting a few hours. The observers found, according to the report, that out of the 850 total cases seen, 797, or about 94% of the defendants, were people of color.
Oh, my God. It's a racist problem.
It is a racist problem. Yeah. 756 people, or 89% of the persons arrested or ticketed, were able to walk out of the courtroom.
Yeah, but don't black dudes have bigger dicks?
Well, they're airing that junk out.
Well, they need more space.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're not like us white guys that can close our legs. They got fucking big fucking nuts and big fucking logs laying in that fucking dick holster.
Exactly.
They got to fucking let that shit go.
Right.
Whatever.
So, yeah, it's just never ending. It's just
an epidemic, manspreading. Jesus Christ.
Stop manspreading, God damn it.
That's just, can you imagine being on a subway and somebody coming up to you and sir, could you stop manspreading?
Sir, you're going to have to come with us. You're manspreading.
Manspreading. Put those legs together and get off the train, please. How can that even be a crime?
Well, apparently it is.
How can it be a crime on how you sit in a chair?
Right. Well, you're taking up 2 seats here, pal.
That's the dumbest shit ever. But this is in New York, I'm assuming?
This is in New York subways, correct.
Yeah. So doesn't New York also have the law that you're not allowed a certain size drink or some shit?
Yeah, they do.
They have a law that you're not allowed a 20-ounce drink. You're only allowed a 16-ounce drink or some shit.
Right.
What the hell is going on in New York?
It's everybody's legislating behavior, my friend.
Did you see? I'm throwing. I don't even have an article in front of me to do it, but it sort of ties in with this. Did you see that Burger King is no longer offering pop in their kids' meals?
Yeah, because obesity problems.
Yeah. Well, how about your fucking parents parent their kids?
Well, because parents don't parent their kids, and it's up to the society to do it for them.
How about no? It's not.
It takes a village, my friend. Hillary Clinton's going to be the next president, and it takes a village.
Takes a village, my ass. Whatever. It takes a village to apparently to set up an email on your phone.
Right.
Fucking stupid twat. I couldn't do it, so I wiped out my personal email server that I wasn't supposed to have.
Sure.
How did that happen?
Oh, I wonder.
Fucking lying pig.
All right. Well, we only got a couple minutes, so I got one last story for you.
All right.
Something you'll enjoy. Look at that cat manspreading.
Yeah, what is that cat doing? Arrest him.
He's manspreading.
Arrest that pussy.
All right.